It's a day we'll never forget. 13 years ago, America was under attack after 4 hijacked planes killed nearly 3,000 people. Today, WJCL takes a look at that day and how the nation has changed since then. As we're remembering this tragic day 13 years ago, a new terror threat has the nation back on alert. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kevin Holmes.
And I'm Jennifer Andrews. President Obama addressed the nation last night about the ISIS situation. He says the country must address small terrorist groups that can do great harm. The president says he will not hesitate to strike ISIS targets in war-torn Syria. And with such a large military presence here at home, well, this situation has a strong local impact.
Tonight, professors at Georgia Southern hosted a panel discussion on the ISIS situation. Our own Larry Spruill was there, joins us now with their reaction. Larry?
Well, Kevin and Jennifer, they say it's scary that we are dealing with this on 9/11 anniversary, but they feel it's necessary that everyone is informed on what's going on with this new terror group.
Tonight I want to speak to you about what the United States will do with our friends and allies to degrade and ultimately destroy the terrorist group known as ISIL.
A day after President Barack Obama addressed the nation about ISIS, professors at Georgia Southern University are reacting to his speech.
He delineated a firm plan against ISIS, degrade and destroy them.
Professor Yasik Lubeki says we need a firm plan to get rid of ISIS or Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, especially after 2 U.S. journalists were beheaded.
But they see themselves as, soldiers fighting in the holy cause. They see themselves as holy warriors. But yeah, one way to call them is terrorists.
Now, Lubeki says it's sad we even have to think about another terrorist group, especially on the anniversary of 9/11. But he feels we have to talk about ISIS.
It's not like they are trying to avoid it. It's bring it on, baby. We want to fight.
He says since the speech, people may be wondering, should the U.S. even get involved? His answer?
Yes. Yes, for many reasons, but I think at this point the United States has no choice but to get engaged in the fight. It's just getting too much.
One of the fighting points our commander-in-chief mentioned is no combat troops on the ground, but more airstrikes. Lubeki believes that would work.
All right, Larry Spruill in the studio. Thank you, sir.